Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you're all doing well and continue to do well. I wanted to share a little message with you today as over the next few hours, the state of Israel and the Jewish people all over are commemorating Yom HaZikaron, the Israeli Memorial Day for soldiers who have fallen in defense of Israel. And then as the sun goes down, it will transition to Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel's Independence Day, and something that if you haven't been in Israel for these back-to-back special days on the Israeli calendar, you might not know is that Memorial Day in Israel is not quite like Memorial Day here in the United States. It's not about barbecues and discounts from your car dealership or anything like that. It is a true Memorial Day. Recognition of the sacrifices made by those throughout Israel's history for its defense, as well as those who've died in acts of terrorism, and the whole country. Everything about the country is spent memorializing because so many, nearly everyone, has a connection one way or another to someone who's fallen. Programming on television is about remembering those who have fallen. One Israeli channel just runs the names of those who fell in defense of Israel over and over and over again. And you have school programming when school is in session for Memorial Day, and the programming is all about memorializing, and so many other things. The movies that are shown on television, the documentaries which are shown, are all about Israel's wars and its heroes. And then as the sun goes down tonight, we'll transition to Independence Day. And those two were put back to back, recognizing that without the sacrifice, there wouldn't be the independence. And some have asked, often teenagers in particular ask me, why should we American Jews be commemorating Israel's Memorial Day? We have our own Memorial Day here in the United States, and it's not our country as much as we may or may not be connected to Israel as Jews. It's really, to some people, it seems out of place. Just like American Memorial Day, Israel's Memorial Day is supposed to represent a recognition of the sacrifice that was made to give others the right to something they wouldn't have had without that sacrifice. In America, we recognize on Memorial Day those who continually die in defense of our country and its ideals. But for we Jews who don't live in Israel, Israel's Memorial Day is equally important because Israel's independence, which it received through the sacrifice of so many tens of thousands, does give us a right. It gives us a right as Jews not only to have a homeland, but have the right to move there at any time we want, to visit, to reconnect with our 3,000-year plus history in that land. And so we can't take that for granted either. And so last night with our children, Limor and I gathered around and we lit the Yartzeit candle and said the prayer in memory of Israeli soldiers. And tonight and tomorrow, we'll also share our pride in all things Israel for Yom HaAtzmaut. So I hope that you'll do something both to commemorate and to celebrate tonight and tomorrow, as Jews all over the world will do just that. I wish you continued health, and it's good to see you, if only here on Facebook. Bye-bye.